The anticipation of that 1 minute where I'm scrambling and be like, oh, I forgot to do everything. There's another thing I haven't done yet. So you get to black out. Oh. I'm still here, don't worry. There we go. Did that work? It did. Is it going to continue to work? That would be great. The strangeness of the last stream I did, and it just blanking out. I couldn't fix it easily, so I said, screw it. Oh, and don't forget. I gotta do the thing. Baby, it's cold outside. Look how festive everything is now. It's disgusting. Do the thing. John McKellen, thank you. Reel them in. Kathy Hewitt. That's for you. John McKellen. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it is greatly appreciated. Always, always, always. It's lovely to have people hang out. My chair is just as creaky as ever. This is my old shirt, by the way. I haven't worn it in a minute. I figured I'd put it on for some of the video content I did today. I did 2 videos today. The second one hasn't gone up yet. That's for tomorrow when it's December, when we switch away from this. National Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month is ending. Don't monitor me, you strange app phone watch thing. We'll say stressed. Log your mood. So I was just scrambling to get this started, so I was a little strung out. But only for a moment. Wait. One thing I haven't been able to look at as much with this watch setup is I can't see my heart rate. Oh. It's probably for the best. That's the reason I don't look at it. We're at 85 BPM. All I'm doing is sitting here. As some of you may know, I run a little hot and a little fast. Zenboot, hello. Welcome. That's for you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's just a cozy day today here. I did an Instagram post earlier. It's actually kind of warm here. It's weirdly warm here. I wanted it to be a cold, cold day, but that might be tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. It's been pretty damn cold at night here. Sugar Kitty, hello. Meow. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here, everyone. You saw it. Yeah, I did a video about it. I was like, if I'm doing this, might as well do something productive with it as well. So there she is. Just getting a little blocked out by the chat, but that is my grandmother's, and it's been around for centuries. I mean, I don't know how long it's been around. It's been along for a long time. I got to show off my little endearment of it is that it still has these light bulbs. These are like ancient relics at this point. They're crystal clear, it says. You can tell by just the color of the thing. It's the... What era was that? What kind of graphic design was this? It's hilarious. Yeah, hot and fast, that's me. You know. My apartment is run a little warm because I like being warm. I've long wondered about turning the heater up when it's cold. Honestly, I should turn it off now that I think about it. This is about the time where I turn off the heat so it cools off, and by the time I'm in bed, it's like 70 degrees. It's 72 at the moment. People are going to be like, what? There you go. Actually, that's right. So this is a reminder to myself that technically I've started dry week. Technically. I'm definitely not having a real drink tonight. Because the Whiskey Tribe and the Whiskey Vault did theirs a week ago, and I couldn't do it the week it was going to be done because I forgot, and also because it was Thanksgiving here in the States. So I didn't drink anything yesterday. It's really easy to do if you're me. Because I had the holidays, I had my whiskeys then. We're going into the new month. That's 3 ounces or 1.5 typically is what I'm trying to go for. So yeah, we'll say the first week of December here in my little bubble is dry week. If you're not doing that, fine. I'm doing this in a way where I'm almost not doing it. That's why it's like this now. That's why dry week is not so strict, at least not with the WhiskeyTube or the Whiskey Vault and Whiskey Tribe having their dry weeks. My dry weeks are just this. My existence is mostly a dry week. It's a little weird when I start poking at it and going like, wait a minute. I don't have to drink alcohol normally, do I? Why do people drink alcohol so often? Well, for me, I have a condition, we'll say, to not drink. Original lights still about place. Nice. Yeah, that too. Like all the lights still work. They're not real lights though. That's the catch. It's just a very large bulb, as you saw, in the middle there, and the rest of it is just the ceramic colored light thing. And I put the little star on top because I don't know what happened to the original. I never saw it. I don't know where. Somewhere in either she never had it and she lost it, or somehow it got lost when I inherited it. 10 dry days before. There you go. You're good. That's the fun thing. That's the good part. Is it's just. It's not a thing I think about anymore. Which is nice. Music Maestro. I forgot something. I found, as much as I love whiskey, and I love whiskey, obviously, going the route of less is more. And of course, I have a medical condition, so there's that. That's the real reason, obviously. But I think it's done me good overall, especially with my mental health stuff, like numerous ones, that I don't use depressants so much. Loud. There we go. Background music, thank you. Oh wait, there we go. Pure plug-in candle scent. Woof. That doesn't sound great. Also, there's only a few more. Where is it? A few more super chats would get us to 100 this month. That would be great. It's been a while since. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Are we going to end the streak? I've had super chats for so long, but usually we get the 100 in. I can't think of a time we didn't. If that doesn't happen, I completely understand why. Everyone's been donating to the GoFundMe, which again was a big success. And I've tried to contact everyone. I still have to make one more attempt with some people because I know it's the weekend. People sometimes just don't bother checking emails. Wish I could say the same, but I check my email every day and I hate it. I need to manage that better. So we'll see what happens with that. Isn't this nice? Oh, and if you think, but first of all, I celebrate the season holiday and not the Christian one. The Christmas tree is a tradition that's gone back for a long time before the whole Bible thing. But I also have this over here. Oh, please don't fall all over the place. This is more my style. Many of you have seen this before. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. That's more my style. Unfortunately, it doesn't glow or anything, and I put my minuscule amount of decorations on it. Yeah, I bet they aren't. I have, when I go exercise, she has a... You ever go to a nice hotel and it smells a certain way? It's because they're actively putting that smell up in the, hello. Up in the air. She's got one of those. So there's this little thing that has this little kind of wisp coming off of it whenever we're there, and it smells like a very clean and very expensive hotel. But I found that if I put my drink too close to it, like if I put it near it when I'm doing exercise, because I do, that's where I'm usually at, it smells. The bottle, it smells. I've stopped doing that. Yeah, I'm celebrating Druid side or pagan style. Really, I like to think of it as what it's always been with the beginning of agriculture. The harvest is complete. Everyone's trying to get ready for the winter. So there's a big celebration. In whatever way that you would have it. But back then it was pretty simple. It was feasting. Feasting and drinking and being merry. Or being gay, if you want if you want to go that far back. But yes, more celebrating the seasonal change than... I mean, all I have to say about it is like, Jesus was born. Pine tree with decorations. Explain to me how that happened. Explain like I'm 12, like I'm 2, like I'm 5. It's just hilarious. It's just funny. I know why it is done for the season of harvest. They bring something like that indoors to just, it smells nice for one thing. But they've done it for ages to celebrate the end of the season. As far as why it's tied into Jesus, it's just, and other religions, let's not go on the religious rant. Let's just say if you look at religions long enough, a lot of them look similar. There's a couple other holidays that just coincidentally happen right around December. Weird that. And then there's the whole end of the year thing. Who decides what a year is? Ask someone in China. Very different. Actually, what year starts for them now? I don't know. Snake? I feel like I heard that recently. I do like the idea of using like the actual years. We are using the ones since the religious deity supposedly stopped. But they changed it, right? It's not BC AD. Yeah. Yeah, BC AC. They changed that finally. Now it's the modern era? What do they call it now? This is not something I've had to think about until this moment. I have not had to think about the timeline of humanity, but since we're talking about harvest and the ending of the year, how that works out. I know it's mainly based around us going around the sun. That's most of it. You go around the sun approximately once every 365 days. And then we decided on what a day is. A day kind of decided itself. 2026 is horse. Okay, I thought we were in the snake. I don't know why I knew that, but there it is. I just got a message from Whiskey Mountains because I sent her a picture. I was like, look. I think I just sent it with it not being on, now that I think about it. Hang on. Oh, it is on. Okay, good. Yes. And that's right, I said Y-E-A-S because I said yes. Spelling is important. So I'm begrudgingly going into the holiday. You'll see I have again, socks on a chimney. Jesus. It's a very modern holiday, we'll say. And it happens every year, and I have to live in it. I do like the lights on houses. I've convinced myself, and this is something I was thinking about when I had to make the little video that you're going to see tomorrow about bringing awareness to seasonal affective disorder. I was tying that together with something, but I forgot what. Ah, there it is. I was tying it into how we as human beings, as creatures of planet Earth, experience this change in season. Like emotionally at all, like it's obvious that people will feel down because of just what's going on in my hemisphere at least, where it's getting colder and darker, and it's been that way for a while. It's dark at 4 o'clock, you know, 4 p.m. It's dark. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're not depressed right now, it's unnatural. 15 of them, damn. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think anyone made this. I think this was like something you buy at JCPenney or Sears. I don't know. What are some other big name brand places that are still around? Barely. Garbage Buddy to come. Or Garage Buddy. I don't know why I said garbage. Watchmates. Why does he not like them? Is it because they start fires? That would be a sensible thing. Oh, Pure Plug-in candles are for the advertisement. You got to give me a clue. If you just say something random like that, I don't know, like, that's a topic for discussion, I guess. It's like ad and then whatever it is. Oh no, that's the worst. Exit. So as I was saying, seasonal defective disorder begins, awareness month begins tomorrow. I have my little, it's all ready to go. We're keeping this up until it's over. I'll change it after the stream. That would make the most sense. These are barely holding on, by the way. These are being kept up by bottles, not by anything else. I didn't pin anything. They're just chilling there. I guess I could use a pin if I wanted, but that works fine. I don't move bottles that much. Watch bands and plugins. Watch bands specifically? That's very strange. I wonder if they saw this and they're like, tell everyone to get this one. Get the Google Watch, hurry. This was a gift, by the way. I did not buy this. We also have the new moon showing up soon. I swear we just had the old one, or the new moon. We just had the new moon. Now it's gonna be a full moon. There we go. Those circuits got crossed. I've also been playing a game I enjoy. Unfortunately, I can't stream it easily because it's on the laptop. Because it doesn't run very well at all on my computer. Although I'm tempted to play with it like that. Just to show you how bad it is. If I play that on here long enough, eventually people will pity me enough to get a new computer. It's such a pain to get a new computer. Aha! Nice. I usually just use my, so I had a wine phase before whiskey, so I did get a cork thing. It's an easy one. Clamp it on there and push it down. That puts the cork in, and then you pull it back up. Cork comes out. Works with regular corks. When is the full moon? Soon. I don't actually know because I did this to myself where I put this on my screen here. Speaking of the moon, it just happens to be the picture. Ah! Steady. There we go. So the moon's on the front of my phone, so I notice. I also have an app about the moon, which I probably don't need anymore. I don't remember if I got rid of that or not. There it is. Nope, I still have it. It's called Moon. It's an app called Moon. We're at Wax and Gibbous, 79%. And usually tells me when the next one is. It tells me when golden hour and blue hour is. It's got a lot of little fun info. Let's see, I can find it by looking. Oh, it's basically December 4th. Absolutely December 5th. So we'll say December 5th is a full moon. That's why Moon app is telling me. It's telling me right now. It's actually very nice to have. There you go. What is it on here? What's the 5th? Is that Thursday? I have no idea. Don't make me do it in my head. I don't want to. Yeah, Thursday, Friday. Officially, it says Friday, but whatever. You'll see it. It's 11 degrees Celsius here and raining, so it's like 50 degrees out, basically, Fahrenheit. Silly. But for the rest of this week, it's going to be around 40. Oh, and a little bit below freezing on next Friday. Or this Friday. Cool. Yes. Figured it out. Thursday, Friday. Anyway, more about the season. I'm able to get round back to it. That's amazing. So with this, me celebrating it in a seasonal way, as in like the season's coming to a close, going into the colder months, and as I was saying, with seasonal affective disorder, it seems like the natural thing. Like creatures all behave differently at this time of year. All the animals that are out there, all the birds, everything about them changes significantly because of the season. So with human beings, it's no surprise that all this darkness and all this cold will make you a little miserable and kind of yuck. You can get very depressed. It started for me. I hate it. It's been a little harder to do things lately. There is a great sense of relief that the GoFundMe is over, though. I think that was a good thing. Booyah. Oh yeah, it needs to go. It needs to go. Needs to go. I'm thinking of this week as a dry week, and then my brain's like, you have a video to do still. So that might not work. It's an optional dry week. Because I want the video to go out on the 7th. And I haven't recorded it yet. I've barely done anything. That's not true. I got 2 videos uploaded. Or one video uploaded, which you should have seen before the stream started. I think I put it ahead just a little bit. And then one for tomorrow morning, which will be about seasonal affective disorder. Which is why I'm talking about it now, just so you know in advance. That I feel it's a very natural thing to happen for that sort of emotional change to occur. I don't like it, but I have realized recently that there are some harder days. Today was okay. It's definitely like I'm semi-stable mostly. I don't feel too bad. Once it gets closer to bedtime and suddenly there's that little bit of time where I'm just in bed with my thoughts, that's when it gets a little tough. And then I remind myself to meditate myself to sleep. And that usually works all right. Hydration is key. It's already been 24 minutes. What happened? Should I sing the song? I have a feeling if I sing the song, everyone will run away. My throat feels kind of awful right now, if I'm being real. As you age, affecting your... Yeah. As we age, it's harder to do stuff to begin with, and then this holiday stuff, and then it's cold. It's a lot. It's a lot to manage. Oops. I'm looking up the lyrics as if I don't know what they are. Yeah, it's a twofer. I always feel a little weird bringing up this song because some people get very testy about it, we'll say. Which I get if you label it with today's standards. Which I don't recommend you do. Sing? Oh boy. I guess I can. I'll get it done. I'll do it so you all can hear it and then I'll stop. Pause this. My throat still feels like garbage. So if it goes to garbage, that's why. Ugh. I ate so much food before the stream started today. It was great. Ugh. I'm doing it in like a Dean Martin style in my head, so. I really can't stay. I've got to go. Wait. I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been hoping that you drop in so very nice. I'll hold your hands, they're just like ice. My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry? My father will be facing the floor. Listen to the fireplace roar. So really, I'd better scurry. Beautiful, please don't hurry. But maybe just one drink more. I'll put some records on while I pour. It's so hibbledy-pibbledy. These lyrics are not right, by the way. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a misspelling. I have to do both at once, which is there. I realize I'm like, oh, this is the tricky part. Well, maybe just half a drink more. Put some records on while I pour. The neighbors might think, baby, it's bad out there. Say, what's in this drink? No cabs to be had out there. I wish I knew how your eyes are like starlight now. To break the spell, I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell. I ought to say, no, no, sir. Mind if I move in close? At least I gotta say that I tried. What's the sense of hurting my pride? I really can't stay, baby, don't hold out. Ah, but it's cold outside. Woof. Does it go for 2 lyrics? Yeah, it does. Crud. Simply must go, baby, it's cold outside. The answer is no, baby, it's cold outside. As welcome has been, I'm lucky that you dropped in so nice and warm. Look out the window at that storm. My sister will be suspicious. Man, your looks look so delicious. My brother will be there at the door. Waves upon a tropical shore. My maiden's mind is vicious. Gosh, your lips look delicious. Well, maybe just a cigarette more. Never such a blizzard before. It's so... I've got to go home. Well, baby, you'll freeze out there. So lend me your coat. It's up to your knees out there. You've really been grand. Your eyes are like starlight now. But don't you see, how can you do this thing to me? There's bound to be talk tomorrow, making my life long sorrow. At least there will be plenty implied if you caught pneumonia and died. I really can't stay. Get over the holdout. Ah, but it's cold outside. There. Ugh. It's hard to sing 2 voices at the same time. Cripes. Well, I didn't scare everyone away. That's nice. Thank you. I was like, it was at 5 when we started. Showing me how many people are here doesn't help. But it's actually nice that it's just a few people, because then I'm not so stressed. More is better in the long run. I could have done the vertical, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't think about it. Maybe next time. Get some subscribers in. This is the laptop, by the way. So I have a screen here, and a laptop here. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. I see all the emotes things. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But I've been playing this game on this laptop because it's meant for gaming. It's a gaming laptop. But it's hard and it's stressful. It's called Arc Raiders. You basically run around and collect stuff and try not to get killed by the robots that are trying to kill you, and there are plenty. And then other players. That's the other part about it. And if you die, or if you get... There's no real killing-ish in the game, but they can come and knock you out, and then they take your stuff. Which is pretty funny. It's a game about accepting loss, basically. You have all this gear, you go in to get more stuff so you can make more gear, and then you get killed, and people take your gear, and then you start all over again. Which is fine. The one good thing is getting items isn't that difficult if you're just getting scraps. But the problem is the streaming. I'm considering trying to stream it on here. But it's going to be a bit tricky because I'd have to have the live chat on my phone because I can't see the game and OBS at the same time, unlike here, where I see you're talking here, I see my video OBS here. And then every once in a while I can glance at YouTube, which I usually don't have to do. Oh, look, it's me from 2 seconds ago. All right. That's the way it should be. Does anyone else have any seasonal stuff that they do? Kathy Huey said you do feel a little bit of that this time of year. It's literally just depression that sets in because of the time of year. Like the seasonal change is what causes it. As I said, human beings, natural creatures, react to the world as it changes. It's one of those. It's still a bit strange for some people to be like, I'm getting depressed of this time of year, but I have so many things that are going right. It's like, well, your brain doesn't care. Your brain knows it's dark and it's cold. That's what it knows. It doesn't like it, but it feels bad. It's going to make you feel bad. I'm doing all right, though. I'm doing all right. The GoFundMe was a success. That's usually what gets me, is like the GoFundMe did so well, and yet I don't get to feel like accomplished about it. Just like, holy mo, that's a bunch of different ones that I've never heard of. I've heard of Sam Cooke, Leo Sayer, and Patsy Cline. I also know Patsy Cline as a name. I don't remember what they did. Leo Sayer, I don't know anything off the head. Well, I don't know anything off the head for all of them, but if you hum a few bars, maybe I do. Not too bad, it's pretty good. It was pretty good, it's pretty good. Not so bad is not so bad. Wait, what? It's all right. Hell yeah, tactical hiking stick. Well, not against it. Again, thank you for coping. Like, thank you again, as always, for going along with the advertisement, as it does get me a few extra dollars every month. Let's see what we're capping out at today. How many hundreds of dollars am I getting from advertisement? Oh shit. Sorry, I'm looking at YouTube Studio and I looked at the video I just posted, and it's done very well, apparently. Surprisingly well for the short amount of time it's been there. But it was a nice little sentimental video, so there's that. Okay, I was going for the suckers with the sentiment. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. That one I know. You make me feel like dancing doesn't click. That one does not click in my head. Again, if I heard it, maybe I know it. But thankfully, crazy, I know. What am I looking at again? Shiza. Yeah, there we go. Earning. I wonder if YouTube gets angry at me for saying that. That's a different language. You would have to know the language. $7.61, everybody. $7.61. That's 145% more than the previous 28 days. Which, let's be honest, I only started getting ad revenue probably less than about 30 days ago. Playback-based cost of every 1K views is $17.70. So I'd have to get 1,000 people watching it for it to be worth $70. That's a lot of people. What the hell? That's about as many people who watch the channel. It's weird. Music. Turn it off. There we go. That weird quiet that happens. I like a little background music. I can't believe I'm breaking my own dry week. But it's business. Oh, where did I put that bottle, by the way? Uh-oh. Did I put it back? Oh, please. Oh, I did. I looked directly at it and yet somehow didn't see it. That was awesome. We're doing great. So as I was saying, do you guys have any seasonal holiday stuff that you do? Or as Kathy Huey brought up, feeling that way? Actually, you know what? Considering there are approximately 4 hours left in the month. I'm like, why don't I just change it now? The month is technically over. In a few more hours. So, where is it? I lost where it is. There it is. I always have to resize things. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about science book. Don't know much about the French I took. I know that one. Time change and temp change have affected my sleep more often now. Ugh. Mine has been relatively okay. I gotta clarify. I'm 45 years old. Ugh. Gonna be 46 next year. Anyway, for most of my adult life, I stayed up until 2 a.m. I would sleep in late, wake up at 2 a.m. I go to bed at 2 a.m. playing games, 3 a.m., whatever, all night. That happened a few times. More times than I want to think about, probably. Because I was a mess. Still am. And only in the past, I'll say the past year-ish, since I started exercising more, working on my diet, have I started going to bed before midnight. And it still feels weird. If I'm in bed by 10 o'clock, I'm like, why? There's 3 hours left in the day. Why am I sleeping now? So about 10, 11 o'clock have become my norm, and I wake up around 7, which I'm very pleased about. If I'm going to wake up in the morning, naturally, and it's going to be 7 o'clock, sounds about right. I'd rather still be asleep, but, I'd rather sleep till, 8, but, Yeah, there you go. Boston Symphony Orchestra doesn't do their thing. Why even go outside? Why exist when they're not around? I made this one last year and I'm very proud of it, so leave me alone. I think it might need a white background. I thought I had a white background. No? Maybe? Yeah. Wait. If I make it better. If I make it bigger, that'll be better. Where? Actually, I know what made this. Oh, no. No. Stop. Wait. Thing decided to do something weird. There we go. Heard you say hello. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it is greatly appreciated. Welcome. Boston pop season, big no for me. You don't want to hear the Demon Hunters pop songs? K-pop Demon Hunters? I know you do. Alright. Well, this looks about right, but my everything behind me is so dark. You can go. The scary season is done. You can go. It's fine. You can see all my juicy bottles down there, huh? Look at them all. Look at them all. Ah! Texas whiskey stuff, everybody. This is what I didn't like about this. That's not supposed to be the same on both sides. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway. It's a very strange bandana, basically. Let's see. How does that look? Does that look all right? I might have to put it in a different spot. It's bothering me. I don't know if it'll work. Like, look how much easier to see that is. There. Oh, the cup's just slightly off. It's fine. Ah! I might have to tweak that. I don't know how. Something about it's bothering me. Anyway, I still like it. I made that up. I found a little guide, we'll say, for that logo. December is Seasonal Affected Disorder Awareness Month. I have to analyze this now, apparently. Now look what you've done. Got that song stuck in my head. I did hit play on the music, didn't I? I did. Okay, good. All Richard Z, do you have any seasonal problems or any holiday stuff you celebrate? Sad OCD cocktail here. There. Yes. Look at them. Look at them all. Can you tell how many there are? There's a lot. Those are all Texas whiskey related, by the way. That is the Texas whiskey shelf. It looks like a bourbon shelf, which it mostly is, but honestly, it would have more bottles in it if I didn't have the American malt section, which is at the top up here. American malt is up there. Irish, bourbon all the way across. Texas whiskey stuff. This is just to refresh your memory. Not mine. I know where things are. Rye whiskey, more bourbon. The bangers, as it were, the big expensive bottles, which I still have to open these two. Apparently Roy might be getting a new bottle sent out soon. Isn't that great? If anyone's been paying attention, I like Roy's Aquavita's bottle releases. The problem is they're overseas. So, international shipping tariffs. That kind of thing. It's a problem. It really is. And I have the dreadful feeling that I think I've got almost all, sorry, I'm turning it completely around. I think I've got almost all his bottles thus far. Maybe there's one I missed. But we have his 2 Loch Lomans. His first Loch Lomond I had was drank. It's all gone. Those two words. The Ardmurkins. 2 of those. That Ardenho bottle. Right there. And then, where'd it go? Oh yeah, then the 1770 up there. Do you know how much money all that was? Oh, and there's a draft mill. That one's up there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bottles from Roy. Oops. I shouldn't think about that. Let's just think about the time of year. Let's think about something that's not unpleasant. There's also the, oh, excuse me. Gotta be centered. Or it bothers me. Does anyone, as I was saying, holiday stuff? I'm waiting until December, but you know what I'm gonna do? I might just do it anyway. I might do it. You can't stop me. Who here likes eggnog? Let's bring up that. Let's bring up another seasonal curse. Gingerbread cookies and ginger snaps and Christmas cookie decorating. Brownies, because brownies. I'm trying to think of cupcakes. What do people do cupcakes? Cupcakes feel like a children's party. Although I love cupcakes, by the way. They are amazing. They're tiny little cakes. You eat the whole thing. Much easier than a very strange slice of cake, which for some reason we made round and then cut triangles out of it. So specifically triangles. Geometry was like, no, wait a minute. Hold on. There, got it. Don't forget, folks, geometry is in a cake. You buy a big ass cake, there's geometry staring you in the face. And everyone's trying to do it properly and no one ever does. Old Porto rye cask strength. Whoops. Brownie. Yeah, Kathy Huey, that's what you've done to me. Whenever I think of brownies, I think of your brownies. Thank you for that, because they were really good. Brownies. I finished off the pineapple cake stuff, by the way. Pineapple loaf. I'm calling it a loaf just so I feel better about having eaten so much of it. I gave some of it away, don't worry. But it also became food at some point, which I'm sad to say. December also comes with SNAP benefits coming into play, I hope, probably, maybe, definitely. There you go, Zen Food. That's what I'm talking about. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. We're still in that kind of extra food thing. So groceries, yeah. Groceries I'm going to get tomorrow. I might wait till Tuesday. Like, I need groceries. I need groceries. But tomorrow is going to be the day that Snap people who get stuff, money, get assistance, are all going to the grocery store. That last little Snap issue did not help with that. People are panicking now. I usually like to wait until the day after. It's not as crazy. Richie Z, I have started to do a little baking. I baked some bread, and I baked a little pineapple upside down cake thing. And the process that I'm hoping to go for next is to bake my own bread occasionally, so I can save myself $5. The problem is I have to get an idea of what my bread is normally made of. So I get like the Pepperidge Farm 16 grain or 70 grain or whatever the heck it is grains. Whole wheat bread. It's very healthy and it's amazing. It tastes good. There are too many whole wheat breads out there that are just boring. But this one does it right. And I want to try to make something like that. Because I will eat that up so much. I make sandwiches out of the bread, mostly. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, ham sandwiches, sandwiches. We'll see. We're rolling it into the channel. I'm doing the most random stuff possible. Stargazing, baking, putting up my Christmas tree, so to speak. What else? Ooh. You know what I keep forgetting? I can make myself a mocktail. Oops. Yes, I don't have good ingredients for mocktails. Like this, the mocktail stuff I use, which I still have, sitting behind me here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Like, it's like that stuff and Coke. So then I'm just drinking soda. The hardest thing about mocktails that I've found is they're either sugary sodas or juices. Or sugar-based, mainly. Like, that's what they say is going to be your beverage. Ginger ale's okay. Ginger beer is really what I prefer. But ginger ale works too. Ginger beer can mimic the feeling of, like, that's the sad that alcohol does to your mouth. It's got that little kick. You know. Music, where are you? What happened? You're just quiet? You're just quiet. I don't know what's happening. Yep. 'Tis the season. That was the other thing I was going to put. 'Tis the season. There we go. Music's back. Okay. We're good. Why is my voice strained? Oh, because I just sang. Duh. And I had so much food earlier. I had rice and fish fillet and edamame with soy sauce. That's a specialty of mine as a single man who doesn't really cook much for himself. I have the capacity to make a cheeseburger, except for the fact that I don't have the bun, which is an important part of a cheeseburger, if you didn't know. Now you know. To figure out a time to get this guy rolling. That is my Scotch Malt Whiskey Society bottle. If you're a member of the channel or a patron of mine, which you should be, there was a discount code for you to get into their club for nothing. So I'm in their little club now and I get their emails and I'm like, I'm not buying a bottle, I can't afford it. But I have that one. And I hope it's good. Cuisine Art Culinary Collection. See, it hears you. It hears me, man. It's like, he's talking about baking. Hold on. Culinary stuff. I was a little disappointed yesterday when I was trying to think, what can I eat? Oh, I can have a burger for dinner. realize I don't have burger buns. Like I turned the stove on and was ready to go, and nope. I had to pivot. What did I even pivot to? I don't remember. I'm sure it was delicious. I've been eating breakfast for lunch a good amount. 2 eggs and a bagel. That's healthy, right? Especially when I add the butter and or cream cheese. Actually, no, it would be just butter or cream cheese. Never mind. Today I had 2 eggs and toast. I don't know. Like, I check every once in a while. It seems like it's a monthly thing. But I don't know. I actually have to have him on the channel at some point. Maybe I can do that. I know I mentioned I could do that. He'd definitely like to tell you guys more about Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. I certainly have an interest in it, but it's still... If it weren't free, I wouldn't do it. If I didn't get the free membership with my bottle purchase, I wouldn't do it. That's me. I also shouldn't be in a club like that. Like, it's the same with Flaviar. It's the same with all of them. You're purchasing the ability to purchase things, which feels weird. I get it. It doesn't change the fact that it's weird. Usually when I purchase something, I want to purchase it, but this is where you purchase the chance to purchase. And I was glad I got to do it. We have this nice Scotch Malt Whiskey Society bottle. I forget what it's called. It's called Nothing Else to Do. That's why I bought it. The one I talked to about it, or the one who I know has done it, is Scott. So, Scotch Test Dummies, is that it? God, I'm so bad with names. Every time I do this, I'm looking around my microphone. Sorry for the clicking. That song's stuck in my head now. Cool. Yeah. Scott, yeah. I mentioned him when he contacted me. I can see myself being part of the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society long term if I knew Scott better, for one thing, and if I had the money to do so. So those are 2 problems right there. It is Scott. Yeah, I got it. Barton Scott. I had to check. And he is in Scotch Malt Whiskey Society America because, well, he's over here, isn't he? And then there's the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society of America. There's a channel called that. 4.25 subscribers. We can catch up to them. Hurry. Everyone subscribe quick. I know you're all subscribed. But as far as live on their end, I haven't done a live in 5 months, so I guess that's not happening. It's not on that channel. Let's check the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society channel. Look what you've done. Ooh. Blinded. Black Friday sale, everybody. You're welcome. I just saw that because of their webpage. I'm gonna buy a bottle now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm here at the...
Hey, shush. None of that. Yeah, it's premium. Nope, they're the same. They haven't done a live stream in 7 months. Which I get it. Well, I got a comment on my little Christmas tree thing. Yay. So yes, it would be Scott. He'd probably just come in here and talk about the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. I would want to... Here's the thing. If Scott came on here, I just want to talk to him as him and not him as a representative from Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Because him and I are similar in the fact that we started doing whiskey stuff on YouTube. and like it progressed to what it is now. He's got two jobs technically. I don't know if he's still doing a lot of videos with Bart or not, but that's 2 jobs. Being part of the Scotch Malt Whiskey side and all that. I'm so thirsty. If only we had hit the goal. This will be the first year we haven't, unfortunately. But again, I am aware that the super chats aren't happening this month because I've been focusing everyone's attention on the GoFundMe, which is done. And I'm so glad that's over. And I'm so grateful we raised so much. We'll be good. E-bikes and e-scooters, nice. We'll be closing out November and going into December. That's a lot, everyone. I don't like it. You don't like it. 3 minutes to hit the goal. It's not gonna happen, but we'll see. We got 3 minutes. I hurt my finger. I think I pointed this out on Friday. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, he's one of the OGs. He was at probably 2 years ago, the Bastards Ball. Maybe it was 3. Oh, was it 3? Holy shit. Anyway, he was there for one of those. He's been a part of the tribe in some way, shape, or form way back when. So I'm glad to have met him in person and talked to him like as a person before, you know? That's usually nice. 2 minutes left to hit the super chat goal. If we don't, it doesn't matter. But I can promote the hell out of it for the next 60 seconds. You have been watching ads, so don't forget. That's now a whole different thing. Where I may not get super chats on the stream, you are forced to watch advertisement. So I get something. Again, your attention is valuable. Don't forget that. Never forget that your attention is important. So I am very grateful that everyone spends their attention with me 3 times a week, basically. Usually 2 times a week. And I'll be able to do the gaming stream on Wednesday, which if you haven't been here, it's horrifying. It's basically children trying to get away from their castle where everyone died and they're being pursued. I think by the Spanish Inquisition, I'm not sure. And there are rats everywhere killing and eating people. So that's been neat. That's the game I'm playing right now. At least for the live streams. I haven't touched it in a week. Which is horrible. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to make you watch advertisement, so something happens. I don't think it really matters. You can either watch it or skip it. I do not promote the idea of watching advertisement, but now that I have ad revenue, I wish it was lots of money. Super chats and memberships are still the way to go, to be 100% clear. We have ad revenue now, which is nice, but unless I'm getting thousands of views on videos and during live streams, getting a lot of people in here for that, we're not going to get much ad revenue, which is fine. We didn't hit the goal. It's fine. It's fine. Again, this month was mainly focused on GoFundMe. I will be back here on Wednesday. Maybe doing a gaming stream on here. That's what I think. Well, here's what I can tell you. When I look at the watch page ads, it says the ad revenue that mostly happens is skippable videos. So skippable videos is 76.9%. Display ads are 14.3%. Bumper ads, because these are different advertisements, which is scary, are 4.8%. Non-skippable video ads, 3.2%. Unknown, 0.6%. How do you put an unknown on there, YouTube? This is your thing. You're the ad revenue. Why would you? Why would you? All right. So the finale for this month, for the watch page ads, for the ad revenue, is officially $7.61. We did it. $7.61. And hold on. The short feed videos, 51 cents. Oh, it went up. It was just 50 cents before. Maybe I'll get some extra pennies on the video I did today. It'll what's the word? When something goes wild? Viral. It'll go viral. We like viruses. I'll be back here on Wednesday. Keep your spirits up. Get those trees out and those lights and those whatever it is to make you feel a little better during these darker days. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget, be awesome. I will see you out there. Oops. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.